You will probably ask, is there any logic in Russian prefixes? And I'll answer you, yes, there is actually. And today we will uncover the logic behind Russian prefixes and will level up your Russian speech. Вы готовы? Let's get the egg rolling. Начнем. Natural Russian and Belarusian. In this first part of the episode, we will look at 9 directional and motion prefixes, explore their meanings and provide examples. Knowing prefixes, приставки, will help you build the correct Russian tense. If you want to learn more about Russian tenses, click the link in the description and you will find episode about this topic there. So let's start from приставки направления и движения. The first prefix is в or vo. The meaning is movement into, entering a space, beginning an action. Logic as the idea of going inside or starting something. So we have several examples. Я вошел в комнату. Yes, I entered the room. Я вошел в комнату. We have the prefix в and vo. Yes? Then вложить, to invest. For example, он вложил деньги в проект. He invested money in the project. Then включить, yes, включить. We write the, but if we have the unvoiced consonant, then it becomes f, включить, when we speak. Включить. But вложить, yes, because we have this L, this is voiced, and войти we have the vowel O. Она включила свет. Она включила свет. She switched on the light. Okay, now another prefix, другая приставка is вы. This is vice versa. It denotes movement from inside to outside and can also indicate the completion of an action or its result. So, the first example is выйти, yes, to exit. Выйти. Он вышел из дома. He exited the house. Вынести мусор, for example. Or вынести коробку, yes? So, to take out the rubbish. And in our case, we have the box. Он вынес коробку. He carried out the box. Then we have something like to pull out. Вытащить, вытащить. Мы вытащили репку из земли. We pulled the turnip out of the ground. If you remember our folk fairy tales, we have the very famous folk fairy tale which is called Репка, the turnip. And we have here like granny, granddad, yes, and daughter, and dog, and mouse, and a cat. They are pulling out the big turnip together. Они вытаскивают большую репку. Great. Следующая приставка. При, yes? And it is used to denote approach, attachment, addition, or incompleteness of an action. Okay. Прийти, to arrive, to approach a destination, yes? Она пришла на работу. She arrived at work. Прилететь, to fly in, to arrive by air. Самолет прилетел вовремя. The plane arrived on time. Пришить, to sew on, to attach something by sewing, yes? Она пришила пуговицу к рубашке. She sewed the button onto the shirt. Следующая приставка у. This prefix u often indicates removal, moving away, or diminution, loss of something. Уйти means to leave, yes? To remove oneself, to depart from a place. For example, он ушел из офиса. He left the office. Next example is убежать, to run away, to hide oneself by running. Дети убежали со двора. The children ran away from the yard. And the third example is уменьшить, to reduce, to make smaller in the size or volume. Нужно уменьшить размер. We need to reduce the size. Great. The next prefix is под, пода. подойти, to approach, yes? This means movement from below upwards, approach from below, and can also denote incomplete or supplementary action, yes? Подойти, yes? To come closer. Она подошла к двери, yes? Then to lift, поднять, to move something from below upwards. Он поднял груз, he lifted the load. Подсолить, yes? To slightly salt, a little bit. So to add a small amount of salt. Нужно подсолить суп. Нужно подсолить суп. Pay attention, if we have unstressed vowels, we say a instead of o, but we write o, yes? Подсолить. And we say like подсолить, yes? But we write подсолить. Great, next prefix is от, ото. Yes, the prefix от, ото indicates movement away, separation, cessation or completion of an action. Отойти, to step away, yes, to step away from something, to move away, to withdraw. Он отошел от облака грязи. Он отошел от облака грязи. You see here only o, but we say with a, yes, because it is unstressed. Он is stressed, we have o. Отошел, we write yo, but we pronounce o, and when we write o and it is unstressed, we say a. Отошел от облака грязи. He stepped away from a cloud of dirt. By the way, I have a present for you. 21 Russian prefixes with examples and explanation. You can download it at the end of the episode. I will tell you how to do it. Okay, so we have оторвать, to tear off, to detach something by tearing it off. Он оторвал обои от стены. You see many o, but we say with a. Он оторвал обои от стены. He tore the wallpaper from the wall. Or to send, отправить, to dispatch, to forward, yes. Мы отправляем письмо. We are sending the letter or we send the letter, yes. Because the action is unfinished, we are doing it now, it's imperfective. In present we have only imperfective verbs. And in future and past we can have perfective ones. Check the previous episodes to know more about it. And we are moving forward. Приставка за. The prefix за can indicate the beginning of an action, movement behind an object, as well as excessiveness or completeness of an action. Зайти. To drop in, to go behind, yes? To look in somewhere, to go behind something. Она зашла в магазин. She dropped in at the store, yes? Dropped in, like very quickly. Она зашла в магазин. Like completed action, yes? Забежать. To quickly run in somewhere, yes? Катя забежала в кафе за чаем. Kate quickly ran into the cafe for tea. Забежала. That means that she did it quickly. Катя забежала в кафе за чаем. Next example is запеть. To begin to sing, yes? Марина запела свою утреннюю песню. Marina began singing her morning song. Следующая приставка про. Yes, we write pro, but we say pra if it is unstressed. This prefix often indicates movement through something, past something, as well as the duration of an action or its complete conclusion, sometimes with a negative connotation like spending or wasting. So we have пройти, to pass through, to move through or past, yes? Они прошли через тоннель. They passed through the tunnel. Проехать, yes, to drive past. Он проехал мимо леса. He drove past the forest. Or проспать, to oversleep, yes, to sleep longer than necessary. Я проспал работу. I overslept and missed work. And the last prefix for today is пере. This indicates movement across something, change, redoing, or repetition of an action. First example, перейти, yes, to cross. Pay attention that we don't have here the stress and we say with E, перейти, but we write перейти. If you understand this rule, it will be much easier for you to write in Russian because so we have E when we speak, it is unstressed, so it should be written with E. We have A, it is unstressed, so we need to write O. Yes, but of course there are some exceptions, but we don't have them in a very big amount. Okay, перейти, to cross, to move across something. Она перешла на другой берег. She crossed to the other bank. Она перешла на другой берег. The second example. Переписать, to rewrite. To write anew, yes? Мне нужно переписать это письмо. I need to rewrite this letter. Or пересолить, to oversalt, to add too much salt. Он случайно пересолил суп. He accidentally oversalted the soup. Замечательно, выдатно. So today we've got acquainted with directional and motion prefixes. And I hope that now it's clearer for you. So it's time to complete the quiz and check ourselves. Are you ready? Давайте начинать. What prefix do we use to denote the movement into entering a space or beginning an action? A. Пере, B. За, or C. Во. 3, 2, 1. You will see the answers in the description below this episode. Question number 2. What does the verb прилететь mean? A. To fly in, B. To come across, or C. To come closer to something. Great. Next question. What does the sentence «Он поднял груз» mean? A. He received the load. B. He lifted the load. Or C. He took out the load. Следующий вопрос. If you say оторвать, you mean first, to forward or to send. Second, to move away, to withdraw. Or third, to detach something by tearing it off. Next question. How will we say in Russian we passed a gas station? A. Мы проехали заправку. B. Мы заехали на заправку. Or C. Мы подъехали к заправке. Замечательно! Выдатно! And now it's time to memorize everything in a song, rhyme and melodies. Are you ready? Давайте начинать. So we have some prefixes. You need to repeat after me and then we will try to memorize it in a rhyme. Great! Во, войти. To enter, yes? Во, войти. Перейти. To cross over. Перейти. Подсолить. To add some salt. Подсолить. Ушить. To make it smaller, yes? Ушить. Войти. Перейти. Подсолить. Ушить. Let's add some beat. Войти. Перейти. Подсолить. Ушить. Your turn. Под. Vice versa, your turn. Войти. Перейти. Подсолить. Ушить. Войти. Перейти. Подсолить. Ушить. Great. And let's continue the second part. Оторвать. To tear off. Оторвать. You remember, yes? When we don't have the stress, we pronounce it with A. but we write with O. Ото – оторвать, за – зашить, to sew up, про – проехать, при – прицепить. Ото – оторвать, за – зашить, про – проехать, to drive past, при – прицепить, to attach. Ото – оторвать, за – зашить, про – проехать, при – прицепить. Ото – оторвать, за – зашить, про – проехать, при – прицепить. Your turn. Ото – за – про – при. Vice versa. Оторвать, зашить, проехать, прицепить. And now let's do it the whole. Yes, from the very beginning. Во – войти, перейти, под – подсолить, ушить, ото – оторвать, за – зашить, про – проехать, при – прицепить. One more time. Во – войти, перейти, под – подсолить, ушить, ото – оторвать, за – зашить, про – проехать, при – прицепить. Your turn. I'll name only prefixes and you need to say the word. Во, под, ото, за, про, при. And now vice versa. You say the prefixes and I say the word. Войти, перейти, подсолить, ушить, оторвать, зашить, проехать, прицепить. And the last time. Во – войти, перейти, под – подсолить, ушить, ото – оторвать, за – зашить, про – проехать, при – прицепить. Отлично! Восхитительно! Now you get it all! So this was the first episode about Russian prefixes, and then we will have the second and the third episode with other prefixes. If you want to download the whole PDF file with whole prefixes, you can do it on our website. Click the link in the description and send me the request. What was revealing for you today? You can share in comments. It will help our channel grow. Я надеюсь, что этот выпуск был полезным для вас. Цудовно! До встречи! До побачення! See you soon!